Well, the captain
সিলেটে থাকতেই ক্যাপ্টেন বলেছিল আমরা লড়াই করে দেখাতে চাই আগামীকালও এটাই আমাদের লক্ষ্য কাজটা কঠিন বাংলাদেশ এখন ম্যাচের নিয়ন্ত্রণে তবে আমরা লড়াইয়ের আশা ছাড়ছি না আগামী 3 দিন সেই চেষ্টাই করব
But one thing that Irish teams are renowned for is always their fight, and I think we're going to need that in abundance over the next 3 days. Well, the first job is
ক্রিজে যে দুজন আছে তারা প্রপার ব্যাটার খুব ভালো ব্যাটিং করতে পারে শেষ ওভারগুলো ভালোভাবে সামাল দিয়েছে কন্ডিশন পক্ষে থাকলে তারা ভালো করতে পারবে বাকিটা কাল সকালে দেখা যাক
They've got accurate bowlers. The pitch is starting to offer some assistance, so it'll undoubtedly be difficult. But these guys have shown a method for the last 6-7 overs there, and they did well to get through that little period. And obviously, it'll be a first hour tomorrow morning. If we can get through that, that's the first little target. It is obviously difficult. You know, as I said there, the Bangladesh.
বাংলাদেশের স্পিনাররা অ্যাকুরেট খুব অভিজ্ঞ পিচ ভালোভাবে কাজে লাগাচ্ছে 98 রানে 5 উইকেট এই জায়গায় দাঁড়িয়ে আমি সমালোচনা করব না তবে আমাদের দল অভিজ্ঞ উপমহাদেশে খেলতে এলে একটু কঠিন তো হবেই তবে আমি অজুহাত দিতে চাচ্ছি না ছেলেরা পেশন ও লড়াইয়ের জন্য বিখ্যাত আমাদের ভালো খেলোয়াড় আছে তাই সমালোচনা নয় তারা যা করছে তার প্রশংসা করব অজুহাত নয় এটাই বাস্তবতা আশা করি ছেলেরা ভুল ত্রুটি নিয়ে ভাববে এবং কাল ভালো করবে
within our group but you know that's I'm merely stating the obvious really whenever you know the guys will obviously find that sort of bowling difficult whenever it happens and it's but I think we've got to use that as something really exciting and I alluded there that you know our teams are always renowned for the fight and the passion that they show and you know there will still be a lot of belief in the dressing room and certainly from the coaches that the guys are good players and you know we're backing them to go out there tomorrow and show that but I think you know I'm not gonna stand up here and sit up here and criticize anything that our guys do here really to be honest because their backs are against the walls and like I said we will never use that as an excuse within the group but it is reality. Look, he's obviously come in and it's a very different period of the game whenever he's batting whenever we've got one session to get through catchers around the bat but look we've just had a brief chat there with the captain about how he wants to go about things for the remainder of the test match and I've no doubt that guys will be thinking about it overnight and as I said there we'll be backing them to go out there and do a good job for us.
Maybe a word about
very reliable bowler, very reliable cricketer in general.
ম্যাকব্রাইন খুবই জেনুইন ক্রিকেটার আমাদের বোলিং ইনিংসের সবচেয়ে আনন্দের বিষয় হলো তারা রান রেট আটকে রেখেছিল অ্যাকুরেসি ব্রিলিয়ান্ট ছিল ম্যাকব্রাইন দারুণ এক ক্রিকেটার যার উপর আমরা অনেকাংশে নির্ভরশীল টেস্ট আর ওয়ানডে ক্রিকেটে
Correct me if I'm wrong, we're around 3.2, 3.3, somewhere around there. I know that the guys came in at the end and they maybe started to play a little bit more aggressively, but I was really pleased with the economy with which the lads bowled. I thought 𝐁𝐃𝐂𝐫𝐢𝐬𝐺𝐷𝐵𝐢, his accuracy was brilliant. So yeah, look, Andy McBride is a phenomenal cricketer, someone that we really rely on in Test match and ODI cricket, and no doubt that will continue to be the case. Well, the captain spoke both in Sylhet and here about showing fight, and I think that's the first thing that we want to show tomorrow. It's obviously going to be difficult. Bangladesh are on top in the game. There's absolutely no doubt about that. But one thing that Irish teams are renowned for is always their fight, and I think we're going to need that in abundance over the next 3 days.